And to my black people in Canton, Ohio, in Stark County, the police are committing crimes against y'all and they're getting away with it. Especially the black men in Canton, Ohio. And I do these videos to keep my people alert. I do these videos to keep y'all ready. So every time someone calls the cops on you, be ready. Because you can do your history on Canton police. They've been doing this. They got a history of attacking and unaliving black men. And like I tell y'all with most of these videos, most of the Caucasian cops in America are a part of the KKK. And not just them, like I always tell y'all, everyone is on the same team. When they come against us, they all on the same team. So now, instead of bowing down to them, now instead of waiting for the justice system, we have to learn how to fight back. We have to learn how to be ready. Because with this story, I'm going to show you how the justice system don't value our life. So we have to start valuing our life by fighting back. And it's crazy because this story happened in April, but the cops are just now getting arrested. The cops now are just going to jail. So let's get right into this story. 2 Ohio police officers were charged with reckless homicide in the death of a black man who pleaded, "I can't breathe," during a police encounter, authorities announced Saturday. Look, I'm going to tell y'all this. If you dealing with them people and you feel like your life is on the line, take one with you. And see, they knew who to pick on. He was an older man, 53. 53, not that old, depending on how you take care of yourself. But these young cops knew what they was doing. And just imagine how many other black men they harassed. Just imagine how many other black men they attacked. That's why I'm telling y'all, we not bowing down to these people no more. It's time to fight back. It's time to be ready. Canton officers Camden Birch and Bo Schoenegg have been charged with reckless homicide in the April 18th death of Frank E. Tyson during a confrontation with police. The prosecutor, attorney Kyle L. Storr, announced this on Saturday. So Frank was 53 years old, and I'm telling you how this goes in a police department, in any field, with the police department, with these young guys, because I heard they got hired on in 2022. With these younger guys, you got these other Caucasian cops. They telling them they have to catch a body. It's just like a gang. You know how when you know people who got in a gang and they have to do something, they have to unalive somebody or they have to get jumped in? Well, with these cops is they have to unalive a black person to be really initiated. So that's how you see a lot of these younger cops doing this to people and they barely getting time, or you don't hear about the story anymore. So both of these 24-year-old cops were only charged with 3rd-degree felony. Now, when the last time you heard somebody get a 3rd-degree murder charge? And it's only 3 years in prison with a $10,000 fine. So when I say the justice system don't care about a black man's life, they don't. 3 years, this man was 53 years old. And with the black man, they love to bring up your criminal history. You know how many black men have a criminal history because they was falsely accused or they made a mistake and that stays on your record for the rest of your life? They love to use your criminal record to justify unaliving you. That's why I say for us, we can't vote our way into equality because they'll never look at us as equal, no matter how much money we got. So we got to make them think about, when they think about harming us, we got to make them have that second thought. That's why I say we got to start fighting back instead of complying with them, instead of, listening to all their orders. Because how you put me in handcuffs and then you put your knee on my neck? The Canton Police Department released Schoenegg's body camera footage of the encounter a week later. The officers had responded to a vehicle crashed and downed utility pole. Witness directed them down the road at an Amvex lounge/bar. So Mr. Frank's car crashed into the utility pole, so he ran into this bar down the road called Amvex Post 124. I'm going to put it up here. And look, I'm going to say what everybody else not saying, because all you got to do is use your common sense. Those cops were chasing him, and this how I know it. In the video, Tyson is seen kicking over a bar stool, shouting a request to call the sheriff. He said, "They're trying to unalive me." I can't say the K word, YouTube, but they're trying to unalive me, as the officers tried to get him into custody. He's taken to the ground and handcuffed before one officer then appears to put a knee on Tyson's upper body for roughly 30 seconds. So multiple times, Mr. Frank says, "I can't breathe. You're on my neck." One of the cops told him to shut the F up. And look, this is what I know is the people in the bar, they just stood and watched. Even when the cop got off his neck, they stood there. They didn't help him. They didn't try to bring him back to life. And it reminded me of when our ancestors back in the day, when they used to tie a rope around their neck and all their people was watching. I told you, with these people, it's in their blood. Like I said, with America, we are still in the 1960s. You can say the 1930s, because they still doing the same thing to our people that they did back then to our ancestors. So the only time they started helping him when they found out that he didn't have a pulse, that's when they started doing chest compressions. And like I always tell you, those people who was in the bar, those people, the bartender, those people that work there, they are all on the same team with the cops. I told y'all that. Imagine how Mr. Frank felt when he ran to that bar and he's yelling, "They're trying to kill me." And no one did nothing. The only thing they did was let the cops in to unalive him. Just imagine someone on your neck while you handcuffed and you losing consciousness. That's why I say it's time for us to fight back, because these dudes are only going to get 3 years. If that, they might just get probation. And like I said, this is the bar. I'm going to also read to y'all a review that someone wrote. "Shame on you all. I am a Marine Corps veteran. Y'all allowed a man to be declined medical service and failed to ensure a suspect in custody was monitored. A man cried out, 'I can't breathe,' and other vets let him die. I am sickened." So everybody that watches this video, y'all know what to do. Get in those reviews, write your reviews, because these people think that they can just celebrate Thanksgiving and they had a black man unalive in their bar. These people think they can celebrate the holidays and they allowed a black man to be unalived in their bar and they watched him die. So y'all know what to do. Get in those reviews. So the autopsy came back. They said he died from restraint, acute intoxication by cocaine. But like I always tell you, all these people are on the same team, especially in these counties and especially in these small towns like Canton, Ohio. They all on the same team. The coroner, the bartender, the bar owner, the police, the judges, the DA, they all on the same team. They will always look out for their people. So they tried to make the narrative that he just hit a pole because he was high on drugs. Look, they could have put that cocaine in his system. We can't believe nothing these people say. In my opinion, he was running from those cops because they were trying to unalive him. He ran into that bar. They let him in and they unalived him. Not just that, they got paid administrative leave. So they got paid to unalive a black man. Think about that. And y'all know me. I just want to look up Stark County, just look up the race demo, and this is what I saw. It all started to make sense. 85% white, 7% black. It makes sense. Now, these cops not going to jail. They not. They're going to get probation. They might get fired and get hired somewhere else because these people, they stick together. And like I told you, within their gang, it's mandatory that they unalive a black person just to get initiated. And like I say, my people in Canton, Ohio, my black men, my black women in Canton, Ohio, it's time to start being alert. Don't let these people catch you off guard because they trying to unalive you. They trying to shoot first and ask questions later. And to my black cops that's a part of the Canton Police Department, stop being cowards. Stop letting them abuse your people because you want a check, because you want a pension, because you got lazy in life and this your last resort. Stop being a coward. So to the family of Mr. Frank Tyson, y'all are not alone. Look, we're going to do videos about this. We're going to keep up with the case because I know we haven't started yet, but we're going to keep up with it. And to the people at AmVets Post 124, we not letting y'all slide easy. We haven't forgot about y'all. I know nobody ain't going to mention y'all because y'all probably been there for years, decades and stuff like that, but we not letting this slide because y'all allow a black man to be unalived and you said nothing about it. Matter of fact, you watched. Matter of fact, you probably went home and you was happy about it. Well, look, on this channel, I'll let nothing slide. We will be posting y'all for the rest of eternity just to remind the people. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm out.